I would like to get the backstory of what happened to you over the years, and somehow let's maybe go back to school.
Wow, that's far.
It is maybe a long ago in your head, but I think it is also the experience that shaped your entrepreneurial journey afterwards. So you started the company at the age of 17. How were you doing in school back then?
Well, to be honest, the reason I saw the company was so that I can finish high school. Because you know stories about entrepreneurs dropping from college, but you haven't heard anyone dropping from high school, right? And having any success.
Okay.
So yeah,
what was the business about, and how did it evolve, and how did you sell it so fast? Yeah.
It was ISP, which is an internet service provider. So it was about making sure that people get broadband internet to their homes, which was at this point was a novelty. And it was inspired by my own desire to have broadband internet. And I wanted to also share this with everyone I can. So we started it together with my co-founder, who's also our current CTO. So we've been together for a long time.
Wow.
And we didn't anticipate that it would be successful. Actually, it wasn't like surprising because we had a very good proposition for our customers. But we didn't expect that it will happen so quickly in a matter of months, because it actually took us 9 months from start to the moment we sold it. And the reason we sold it is that we thought initially we would be able to do this mostly during the spring, the summer, and then slow down when I have to get back to school. But there was no slowing down. So we found a company that actually can take over and continue what we started.
How old was your co-founder back then?
He was 3-4 years older than me, so at least he has he could had a company legally, because I wasn't able to do so. I was still in high school. I was 17.
So that would have been one question, and the second one would have been, even if he was a bit older, I mean, you obviously didn't have a lot of business experience and acumen. I mean, did you start hiring people at some point? How did you manage the whole invoicing part? You know, it's not, and I can imagine back then in the years it was even more complicated than it is now today.
Well, there was a little bit of support from my family. My mother had a company, so had some idea, although she's definitely not the entrepreneurial type. But she knew something about the administrative part.
Okay.
On the business side, I mean, it was... we had to learn as we go. We started with a business plan, though. So we had an idea about pricing and profit margins and so on. So this was mostly just talking to people who had some experience in the area. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a stretch for us at that time to know what we're doing. But I think we had a very strong drive. We wanted to do this, and we just found a way to onboard other people and to get them to help us. Some as part-time employees, because it was mostly us two full-time and a couple of friends part-time. Some as more of a help us get any understanding on how do we invoice and bill people, and what do we do about collecting payments and so on.